Yeah, okay. Who? Who would kill Fat Boy? Why would kill Fat Boy? Remote control air conditioner. Yeah, an air conditioner. Could it be? Oh, there's someone. Okay. So that tripped the breaker. That tripped the breaker. Okay. The timer set to 11:30. Pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around that same time. If so, then that means, yeah, someone said that to turn on, so it tripped the breaker. Okay. Okay. Anything from me, Mikan? I must investigate my classmate's body. I'm the one who has medical knowledge. So that's why I need to do it, to do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a little bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Okay. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got started by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get up... Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even when you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Why is that a truth bullet? Why is that a truth bullet? Alright, game.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it.
What?
But why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stabbed, or he would have stayed in forever. Isn't it confusing? Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Big leap of logic here. Big leap of logic here. I'm gonna go ahead and say he hid the goggles underneath the table. Blackout happened. He went to get them. The killer was under the floorboards. Because as... What's her name? I've already forgotten. Redhead girl. Miru? Was it? I've already forgotten. As she pointed out, there's large gaps in the wood. Someone could have been under there with the missing iron skewer. I was just like, wait for the bitch. Poke, poke, poke. Dead. Dead. Like, I don't know. That's a stretch. That is a stupid stretch. I know, but I'm just firing off ideas. Because I don't know why the goggles would be there unless he planned for the blackout. Why would he plan for a blackout? I don't know. Unless he planned to kill someone in the blackout, which is why he had the goggles there. But someone else planned for his plan. But then what about the knife? Why is the knife? Unless the knife was his to use to kill someone. I don't know. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solve the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility that someone might have heard something. Are you talking about her? I don't... My hero, there we go. My hero, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you're trying to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya was alive and well, and in an instant something awfully sudden happened. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted that, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
I mean, my main concern is you have a camera with a flash. Why did you not start shooting pictures during the flash out? Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Ah, jeez. Getting chewed up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, fine. Sure, I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. Clue?
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took before the blackout, remember? Yeah, why didn't you take them during the blackout, though? That's my question. Oh, yeah, the pictures. Well, I'll take them up digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see, this photo... Nothing special. Nothing special. Byakuya was standing in an entirely different place to where we found him. He probably was on the table with the lamp on top of it. Oh yeah, because again I'm saying that he probably ran to the table to get his goggles. Anyone standing in position before the blackout might have a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone standing in position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's hard to understand from the photos alone. So it might be better for me to plot it out. But I'll actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it then. Yeah, got it then. Leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that's decided.
You better do your best.
You better work hard on the investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
No, I don't. You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person when she was feeling down. Oh, Hellhound hearing, answer my call.
Impossible!
She's having his futile as well. Are you still looking for that earring you dropped? It's not a mere earring. It's a Hellhound earring. Long ago in the faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, yeah, that's certainly random. The Hellhound tore his way through innumerable battlefields, his fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched, blood-red fur were drying the howling winds of loneliness. And when I finally tamed that diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate the event. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was it really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Alright. Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor, so it might have fallen through the gaps and exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? You have hamsters. I can put my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably be not easy to reach either. Then maybe I should just give up.
What?
And give up. The world? I'm gonna give up on the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not yet realised the world will come to an end if the human race was to lose their earring? You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you glitch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish for me to rely on you fools. Fine, I should do something about it on my own. Now if you excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants the earring back by any means. His his determination truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Okay, what about the books? Isn't it okay as Byakuya had with him? I believe Byakuya said it was made of duralium. Last time I saw it was closed, but there were a lot of odd things in the case. We have nightstick and pepper spray. And what's this? Hard plastic case. The case is empty. I wonder what was inside. Probably goggles. A small key. Or key to the other case. You're in the office, we collect that inside, isn't it? Which means the weapons inside the open case aren't ready to the murder. Even so, I still don't get it. How did Byakuya have this case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe it was extra precautions just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went all out the trouble to be extra careful? It's possible. Right, well. Let's investigate the tabletop. Although the only thing on the top of the table that really catches my eye is the desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to an outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so no time for the flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout. I do to encourage myself, and quickly I looked beneath the table. Immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hovering in the air. Enduring the sting and pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent prodigy. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did it have to end like this? The only thing I can do now, for Byakuya's sake, is uncover the truth behind his death. There's something stuck to the back of the table. Is it duct tape? It seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the tape. In a dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could it be glowing paint? A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that no, okay, no. He had the goggles in the case, and he taped the knife to the bottom of the table. So we got the goggles to find the knife. So then he got the knife, so then he could protect people during the blackout, and then that's when he got. Okay. How did the killer bring this knife to a dining hall in the first place? Byakuya finally patted down everyone and finally inspected every corner of the soul building. All of the confiscated data items were supposed to be placed in the uranium case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about the knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light of the table, we seem to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Yeah, okay. Binoculars, but why the pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Aren't those binoculars? Yeah, then what are they?
perhaps?
They're probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them in the supermarket on the islands. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? We'll just put its face down on the table and see if it was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. According to the Monofukuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really have done something so horrible? The blood from Byakuya's body, from a huge pool under the table. There's a lot of blood. The blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered with blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there doesn't seem to be any drag marks from a pool of blood. So I pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. And then, what else should we investigate?
Hajime.
Now, what is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, I'd like to hear what everyone has to say together. If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is the killer. It couldn't help if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to. I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. What does that mean? You harbour special feelings towards Hope Street Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what you said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now we should search inside this whole building and listen to what others have to say. And not just the dining hall, I think we should consider the whole building the scene of a crime. After all, the blackout took place at the time, what happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Hello, Princess. Is there something I'd like to ask you? What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is different colour and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. A fire door? I've never seen one before. It's all that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. But we're in a wooden building. What good is a fire door? If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It's like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. What? That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors.
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. She's adorable. Okay, so it's a fire door. Okay. I wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi to begin with, but okay. Isn't that amazing? The meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Well, guess that's about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in places. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less those two places. I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself. It's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands. Jesus. That's so hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his. They look like they might specialise in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those. Since Nekomaru is so wild, he's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My own town is near those two places, so wild country things like that slip through my mind a lot, you know. Well, I guess his meat has gone to waste since all this awfulness happened. Right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food are Akane and Peku, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
I was not going to actually believe it. But if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. I don't know how that's the truth, Philip, but okay. Yaki must have confiscated all the dangerous items on this list. Well, just reading this list, it looks like the kitchen, the knife next to Ryaku's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. Then how did the killer get past Ryaku's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go you didn't even go easy on the girls when you were performing the pat-downs. If that was the case, they probably bought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecue and then even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But it's all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Hey, we're in the kitchen in a blackout. That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just the kitchen, but then I finally managed to get out of the kitchen and the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But the place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as light?
no.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with the fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess not that easy. Okay. Yeah, pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagato, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing.
Hey,
That's right. Okay. The storage room is very dusty and dark.
wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining room, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I can stay in here for a long time. It looks like they were recently turned on. But why? Yeah, but why? Yeah, but why? Yeah, but why are there 3 irons on the ironing boards? Just like I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
Someone was trying to actively trip the breaker. It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. It doesn't feel... Yeah, but doesn't that feel kind of sinister? Sinister. Irons in storage room. Yep. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through every one of them. I guess we'll leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. A huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
This is a tablecloth. Ah, tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on. There's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh? What?
It's too dark. I can't clearly see it. If I'm not mistaken, this is clearly a blood stain, which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. What do you mean just wasting your time? We just found the murder thing. We just found a thing connected to the murder. Alright, fine.
I see.
Apparently a great man wants an investigation should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm also walking around for no particular reason. Alright. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realised something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Oh yeah, because she got that good hearing, innit?
Are you serious?
Yeah? How did you know? So, did you hear us? You know Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. Perfect ears that you've jammed metal into. Several pieces of metal. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happened, could you hear anyone's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with great... What? Okay.
I see.
Oh, you mean like easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so... What is this girl? What is this girl? She should make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or special fried rice. That's my type of fried rice is special fried rice, sir. I'll have you know, not just lettuce bullshit. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
Yeah, if you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Hey now. Hey now. Hey, listen. After Mikan and Sonia, then we can talk.
Aww.
Let's see, the first person who raised their voice in the blackout was... That's right, it was Mihiru.
It's a blackout.
Next it was Soda. And then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. Oh, okay. And okay, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya... Oh, yeah, when he said this is. That was probably when he died. What Byakuya said. Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say it? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? Well, about that. Why don't we discuss... Yeah, because he was stabbed in the throat, so he shouldn't have been able to talk. For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that leads to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Wait, she's actually She actually bit him! She actually bit him! Alright. Okay. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's the unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
It's probably Neko. That's when Dawn tried calling out whoever's inside, but there's no response. It isn't going anywhere. Guess we should give up for now and check on it. Yeah. Okay.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? That's related to the blackout. So, we better check out the circuit breaker first. Blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. No, yeah, nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is probably high up, even though, yeah, even if you step further, it won't reach. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad that I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a step ladder, there's no way you'll be able to reach that circuit breaker, which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it!
Whoa!
Oh, it's here?
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout. So I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the circuit breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the circuit breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes are real good at night. so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar. I'm serious, want to see? Want to see the version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross, it's grotesque. No thanks, just imagine it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In the popularity contest, it'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'll be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped, where the fuck were you? I couldn't tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? Yeah, but it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in the office, naturally. I look suspicious, since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean?
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the case with the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Haku suddenly dropped on one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, you're not feeling too well, I apologise, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, but... Yeah, what was that?
Hey.
Look, it appears the bathroom inside the old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or cottage. Huh? Seems like it'll be an tough... What? What? The cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Piku wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say myself. I already feel bad enough for Piku as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She did like run away or something. Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm more certainly positive. Alright. That's not weird or suspicious at all. For control for these. Yeah. Time is set to 11:30. All the time in the air conditioned dining hall. Yeah.
Maybe.
Isn't Piku the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well.
I shouldn't say it too loudly, else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Piku's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks like Rufus too? Like an assassin, right? Well, she does kind of have that look, yeah. This is the case. It should contain all dangerous items we actually collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, the key to this case, yeah. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take a key without permission? The guy's dead, mate. It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check the inside of this case, right? So I should open it. This guy doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
So it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools all canned inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the key that Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that.
Now then.
Yeah, but there's still the case. There's still the case of the missing skewer that was probably used to kill.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody's finished looking around inside the building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
It might be closed there, so I thought it'd be good to check out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger. I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be in danger?
Hey.
I mean, I am worried about you being the killer. Oh, you mean... Yeah, to be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I couldn't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Okay. He is really an anime pro tag. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope Peak Academy.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Then when I left the old building, there was a strange scene upon before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
You see, she got my train of thought. And instead of thinking like that, what do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet laid out and didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then it's possible the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor.
Yep.
Yep. Very plain, just yep. That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if I can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
what?
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? Anyway, it seems like you can't get on the floor from the outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you can get under the floor from outside, there'd be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't have an alibi to come to find. So Ryu.
So,
I suspect him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from the outside.
well,
You're not very an emotional person, are you? You don't emote much. You're very blank. Very robotic. It's like, okay. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Ryu came here. Huh? He did?
huh?
Yeah. What happened? Oh hey, what are you doing here? All alone in a place like this.
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. Well, how diligent of you.
Hey.
She's really not that emotive. You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You wanted to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I'm just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go to a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but then leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes that he's different from everyone else, and that's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? We start talking about video games. When are we ever not talking about video games, sir?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief, I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now, we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Alright, let's go. Hey, buddy boy! Nerd face! What the hell? Now tell you to leave me alone. Yeah, that's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. And that's why, whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone was at the party. Check my alibi, huh? Well, I don't really have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Toshiaki says she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's true. I went for a little walk and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Why is it always the one next to me who dies first? Yeah, it's locked. I guess. We need to ask him for help. And so Nagato took a deep breath.
Hey!
Hey, Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me? Nagato, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey!
Hey Monokuma, I was wondering, if you could do us a favour. There's something I really need to investigate.
What's this?
Huh? What are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. Okay. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this clone technique. So it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Yaku's cottage already.
Well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spot I can open these doors.
Loose.
What?
I'll leave the rest to you.
See, it's unlocked. Okay. Can we just say that to any door and it unlocks now? Can you say that to anyone's door and it will unlock?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, the performance was a waste of time. I see, so... Yeah, I guess we should go
You're
inside.
right.
Yeah, you're probably right. This bed, there's nothing about it that catches my eye. There's no Monokuma in here. Okay. Finally, where the books aren't an option. The shower room is behind here, it's well organised and nothing suspicious about it. Okay. No. There's an envelope on the table. It's a letter. Someone sent it to Byakuya.
That's weird.
There's my sender. It looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check out what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful, the first kill we're having tonight, someone will definitely kill someone. This is a crime warning? So, if it says be careful, that's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made that threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. We're trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. If he did that, no one would be able to kill anyone. So he believed that crazy letter. He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just the worst case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying, how he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook a slim possibility, just to keep his promise. Then, why did he keep it a secret? If he just told us,
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought it was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew it wasn't that letter, whether it was a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other. And at that point, there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about all of this by himself, without telling anyone.
Yep.
A strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter, it also killed him, is what you're saying.
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? It suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and kill him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it. Who the hell would do that?
Hey.
Wait a minute, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked. Okay, I don't know why, but the pronunciation of that name keeps throwing me off. Mahiru. I don't know why. Every time I see it, my mind blanks. Yeah, I wanted to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. Probably finished by now. You should come with me. Sorry, that's all for you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of the autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
He was pretty pale, I wonder if he's okay. But now not time to worry about Nagato. There isn't much time left, I better hurry to the old building. And there's no Monokuma. Oh, there is! You sly bastard! You sly bastard! I almost left!
Oh.
I almost left, you sly bastard! Think you can get past me? Bitch, you fought! Bitch, you fought! No, that's the wrong way. I was looking at the map, just trying to plot where everyone's rooms are. Why are all the girls and all the boys on one side? Okay. Also, hello. Too cruel, this is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Do you have a sec? I'll ask you something. I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends. It's not we're doing this because we want to. No. We're not time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know do you know why the old building's windows are covered in iron plates? Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of ventilation. I see, the innovation. So that's why they'll cover them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside, danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it's supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. You have to do... Yeah. You have to do this no matter what, damn it. Did you finally take a shit, mate? Also, hello. Oh, that's nothing? Alright. No. The big guy somewhere. The big guy is somewhere. Oh, hello. Yeah, that was simple enough.
Huh?
I feel so light-hearted right now. Alright, Nekomo and Nidai have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who?
Oh,
I won't lose to anyone. Not even my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
shit!
What? I don't know. I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom. That was probably, Peku. That was probably Peku. Now that you mention it, he said something about trying to shortly after the party started. Peku was probably in the bathroom.
Sheesh!
However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence in mind. That is the goal of the true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not going into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to before after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Becky's body was found. How long it lasted. So Peku was in there for a while. Peku was in there for a while. I don't know what was in her food, but it wasn't good for her.
Hey!
Where the hell do you wander off to? I wasn't one. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, using 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram for analysing these photos. I'm pretty sure that it's accurate. Just like for Byako was standing a far distance. It's not possible. There's no way he'd move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table to where Byako was killed? Oh, that's a death lamp. I drew the power cord just in case. A power cord for the death lamp. If that cord is extending from the table where Byako was killed, that means...
Hey.
So you trying something? Not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I don't fully understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or a waste of labour. No, it wasn't a waste at all. Not clear to me yet, but I'm saying... Okay. It's an important clue. Alright, what you guys say? Just what I thought. It seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside the old building. Maybe. That's the case. I guess you should give up and find the Gundam's earring. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about what I wanted to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byaku's body.
Well,
And I discovered that there are several puncture wounds around Byaku's chest, for a normal reason. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5mm in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Don't push yourself. I mostly get the gist of it. So basically, that missing skewer, everyone was like, "Ah, no big deal." That's what killed him. Classy trial.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Yeah, I ran past it and I wasn't allowed to do anything. Oh, hello. We're just gonna... Oh shit, that reminds me. That reminds me. Yeah, let's just clean that up.